everyone, my name is Queen Blessing Ibigesin, popularly known as Black Queen. I'm a Nollywood actress and a filmmaker. I'm the president and founder of Queen Blessing Foundation and the vice president of Association of Movie Producers. I said it in my other video. I'm sure you guys are going to see it because I'm wearing the same dress. Just decided to make these two videos at the same time today, now that I have the time relaxing and eating and drinking palm wine. I'm in Kaduna, by the way. This is the first time in 18 years. That's almost 2 decades, so I'm very happy to be here. By the way, the reason I'm here is on a courtesy call to the emir of Zaria in Kaduna State, because February 14 this year we're going to be hosting the Widows Support Program. This year's Widows Support Program, that's the 8th edition of the Queen Blessing Foundation Widows Support Program, would be in Kaduna here. By the grace and power of God, we're going to be hosting 1,000 widows. So if you're a widow and you'd like to attend, and enjoy with us, it's a party for you guys and with a lot of gifts and all of that, send me an inbox message, and when it's time, an invitation will be sent to you. And if you're a widow or you are just a normal individual like me and you'd like to support the Queen Blessing Foundation, please send me an inbox message. Let me know how you'd like to support. If it's material things, let us know your location. I'll send somebody to get them. And if it's through cash, let me know. I'll send you the Queen Blessing Foundation account number to send in your support. Trust me when I say this is 2020. Don't procrastinate. For those of you who have always said, I want to support Queen, I don't get money. Even if it's 500 naira, we would appreciate it. Support is not all about millions or billions. If you're waiting to have all the money in the world, you would never do anything for anybody, because problem no dey finish. As I tell you, any more money where you get, as you get them, problem don't already sit down the way to collect them. That's if you know the problem, it will be one investment or the other. So if you are saying until you do all your investments before you support or help the needy, you'll never do anything. And one thing people don't understand is that the hand of the giver is always on top. Why don't you allow that your hand to stay on top as God intended it? So come on, God, let's do it together. I always tell you guys, I can't do it alone. I need you, I need you, I need you. Thank you. So moving on to the reason I'm making this video. I'd like you guys to, I'll just try to see if I can read, but maybe at the end of this video, at the beginning, I'll probably place her write-up. So she said, good morning, ma. Just to cut the long story short, I'm married to a mommy's boy. His mom connected us, which it clicked. In the beginning of the marriage has been very nice. It was very nice. He has a very good heart. But ever since he got a better job and started making money, he complains about every single thing about me. Recently, he said that this year will not pass him by, that he will find his true love by leaving me. We have 2 kids, and currently I'm pregnant with the 3rd child. I do not have a problem with ending the marriage because it takes 2 to tango. I can't force a man to love me. But my concern is the kids, and I really hope for a stable home for them. This year will make it 5 years since we've been married. But the main problem is the mom. You both should take note, the mom. Anything she tells him, he takes it as a command. Until he does it, he would not rest. His mom started disliking me when she wanted me to stay with her and put to bed during my 1st and 2nd pregnancy. And I told her that I would rather deliver in my husband's house. Take note. And ever since then, she has been looking for ways to make me unhappy. My husband, who used to be very loving, caring, changed all of a sudden. I'll be glad to get your advice on this. Thank you so much. May God continue to bless you. So that's from the woman, and let me play my advice.
The man whom you said in your message that the mother was actually the one who chose and married you for him. Now, after marrying this man, you don't know the kind of things the mother is doing to make sure this man falls in love with you, or to make sure that home stays together. The woman tells you, you're pregnant, come and have the baby in the house so that I can look after you. Now, she didn't tell you that because she wants to take you out of your husband's house. She told you that because she wanted to have the opportunity to look after you properly. She said it out of love. Now, you decided you were not going to do that. You were going to stay in your husband's house to give birth to those children, which is okay. But did you realize you hurt that woman? because she made a genuine offer to tell you to come. She treated you like a daughter, because no mother would want her daughter to have a child where she cannot see and help that child if she can help it. Now, this woman felt you are her daughter and she wanted you to come when you are about to deliver, stay with her so she can look after you, and then you can deliver peacefully and she can also look after the child. Then you can go back to your home. But you refused and decided to do it in your husband's house. Like I said, which is a good thing. But you hurt her feeling. And you did it for the second child as well. Come on. You already told that woman you didn't need her in your life. And that was the first mistake you made. When you know that this woman is the person that brought you and married her son, you should have made sure you stay in her good book. And by the message you've sent to me, you've not said anything that the woman is wicked or the woman is maltreating you. No. You haven't even said anything that will show that the woman is instigating the son against you. All you have said in this message is that the man is trying to end the relationship. That could not even be the mother's problem. That it might be that the mother does not even know. But you see, the problem most of us have, and we forget that one day we too we are going to be mother-in-laws, is that every problem, everything our man does, we blame it on the mother. Which is why most of us want mothers to die before we marry their son. Which is a very wrong thing. I keep making videos about this thing, that any woman that will say I should die before they marry my son, that woman will be the one to die. My son will never see her. So, I mean, you need to tell your mother-in-law the problem. She's the only one who can actually fix your marriage right now, apart from God, who is the God Almighty. Because if that child, as you call him, that your husband is a mommy's boy, you know he will definitely listen to the mom. And you know that the mother loves you enough to marry you for her son. So therefore, she would not want this relationship to break. But you need to come down from your high horse. You might not like what I'm saying, but this is the only way to save your marriage right now. This one that you are saying, you don't even care if the man needs you, that it takes two to tango, it takes two to be in love. If the man did not love you, he would have married you in the first place. Let's even assume he didn't love you. You born one, you born two, you are pregnant with the third child. That means there's something in that relationship you have to save. If he decides to leave you today, you are still pregnant with the third child. Where do you think you want to go with 3 children? Let me tell you, it's not easy out there. And this your marriage you just analyzed to me right now has no problem at all. Don't try to fix it if it's not broken. That's what I always tell people. What you need to do is to go to your mother-in-law and complain about your husband. Tell your mother-in-law all the things that your husband is doing that is bad, that is hurting you. First of all, apologize to her. Just tell her, Mommy, please, I want to apologize to you for whatever I have done to you that I don't even know, or that I know, having the baby in my husband's house and all of that. Please forgive me. This third pregnancy, I want to come and stay with you. I want to have this baby with you so you can help me. Please forgive my former mistakes. I know you love me as a daughter. After that apology is done, you can now complain about the son to her. She's the only one who can actually save that marriage right now, apart from God Almighty, like I said earlier. So after you've done this, we can talk again. Then let me know if you are succeeded in fixing your relationship. Like I said, in this whole message you have sent here, your relationship does not have problem at all. The man is not beating you. Even though he's telling you, I want to end this marriage, he has still not ended it. You are still in his house. And maybe you are thinking the mother is the one that is causing problem and can bet my life on it. She's not doing nothing. The woman can never come and bring a wife for the son and watch the marriage break. But you need to come down from your high horse and treat your mother-in-law like your mother. She's the one that got you married to the son in the first place. You can't cut her off your life. It is not done. That's the mistake we make, and it's wrong. So first of all, apologize to your mother-in-law, report your husband to him, and you will see that your marriage will be fixed ASAP. When you love a man and you know the man loves the mother, you will marry the man and marry the mother. That's how it only works. You cannot accept a man and throw away the mother, knowing that that man loves the mother. Because you are going to make him, it is going to be torn between you and his mother. And if the chiefs are down, the boy will choose the mom. Is that right? Meanwhile, you can actually make sure you show him that you respect the mother, you love the mother, and he too will reciprocate. Because if you show him that you love the mother and respect the mother, you'll be shocked at the kind of level of love and respect he will have for you. So let's not look for trouble when there's no trouble, please. Try and see how you can do this and let me know. Then if there's any other thing you want to complain about and maybe you haven't been able to capture it in this write-up, just do a voice note. It's easier to do voice notes, to say all the things that you want.
Okay, so well, you guys have heard it. That was my advice for her, and you also heard it when I was reading out her complaint. What do you think? Do you think my advice was good enough? Do you think that you have a better advice? If you do, drop it at the comment section. And if you think my advice was good enough and you just like to add, drop it at the comment section. Like I always tell you guys, everybody is entitled to their opinion, and you're very free to say what's on your mind, as long as you're not insulting anybody. Like I always tell you guys, if you insult anyone on my page, you are out. You don't feed me, I don't feed you. Nobody is paying me for what I'm doing. I'm just doing this for humanity's sake. So I'm excited to do it all the time. I've make sure that a lot of people have removed a lot of people from depression. So if I can in my own little way, using my platform to save lives, I am very happy to do it. It's free of charge. I don't charge nobody for it. So nobody can come to my space to insult anybody, because when these people come out with their problems, because they are actually feeling the heat, so you can't come and give them more heat. Just give an advice if you have any that is contrary to mine, and she would read it. And if you think that mine is good enough, you have nothing to add, you can also write something and see what you can advise as well. Add something. We should learn from each other. This is 2022. Enough hate in the world. Let's spread love. So I'd like to leave this video there, and want to also stress that we should stop seeing our mother-in-laws as witches. Some of us that see mother-in-laws as witches, we forget that we too will become mother-in-laws one day. In fact, some people that are even seeing these mother-in-laws as witches, they have all boys. They don't even get girl at all. Imagine when your sons now go and marry girls. Or maybe you have 4 boys and they all marry girls, and then your daughter-in-law start seeing you as a witch. How will you feel? There is nobody that will just deliberately start hating the son's wife. It's not possible. If yes, there are some people who, no matter what you do for them, you understand, you can never please them. But there is a way to also treat those type of mother-in-laws. And the good thing about this lady's own is that they don't even live together. And the most amazing thing is the woman is even the one that married her for the son. So there is no way you will marry a woman for your son and now want the marriage to crash now. Well, you are not a witch. Unless you are a witch. And in her write-up that I read to you, she just said that she believed the mother-in-law is the problem because the son listened to the mother-in-law. If the son does not listen to the mother-in-law, you will not even be in that marriage today. Because when the woman brought you to say, my son, marry this girl, the son would have said no. But because the son respects the mother, believes in the mother's choice, believes the mother will never give him something bad, he accepted you. According to you, you say he's caring, very nice. Look at all the praises you have heaped on the son. Something is wrong. Find a way back to that place where you were when things were this good, and see how you can fix it. Like I told her, she might not like what I said, but that is the only way she can fix her marriage. I will not paint this. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm not in the business of telling you lies. I won't say because I am not married, I don't want people to stay married. No, marriage is a beautiful thing. A very, very beautiful thing. 2 heads that are good are definitely better than one. I'm not married today because it's my choice. When I decided to try it, it didn't work out. And now I'm no longer interested. When I now finally met the man of my life, the man I truly love, I'm always telling him, honey, you know what, we'll marry next year. We'll marry. Every year he gives me a wedding ring. So that is why you see sometimes people will send me inboxes. I'm not available. That I'm not officially married does not make me available. I love weddings. I go to weddings a lot. If you follow my page, you will know that I go to more weddings than I go to burial. I go to weddings, I dress glamorously, I eat jollof rice. Please, you people should stay in your marriage if it's not domestic violence. Because domestic violence, a man can just hit you bang, or a woman can hit you bang, you just die. And then there's nothing. Marriage cannot take you to heaven. Plenty children cannot take you to heaven. That is why when it's domestic violence, I advise pull out. But when it's not domestic violence, we can fix it. Tongue and teeth, they fight. Especially some marriages. I don't understand. Is it that people don't want to even marry again or what? Any small thing, boom, you want to go. Any small thing, if a man is outside there deceiving you, immediately you leave your husband, he will not marry you. Any man that drag you out of a marriage will never marry you, because he will believe that you will also leave him for another man. So let's get this is 2022. Make we give ourselves sense. There's too many single mothers in the world, and sometimes when you hear the reason why some people left their marriage is actually not supposed to be, you see that these are things that communication could have fixed. So let me leave this video here before it is too long. I love you guys. Mwah.